Welcome back, I'm DRN and this is Mechabellum. We're going to our second game of this 2v2 tournament, playing with OnlyFangs, and we just beaten Sacco and Forgotten Arbiter on a flying high. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. Reshetilo and Alexander UA. Right, big map. See if we have a nice start option, cost control. Not much HP though, wow. I think it's my highest tempo though, because there's 2 Mustang starts, which are kind of dead. Speed, it's not bad. I think I'm cost controller. It's the typo. It's always a typo. I'm against Fortified Specialist, doesn't run Assault Marksman. Tarantulas, full standard. Okay. We're going to get aggroed. Question is where. I'm going to call his bluff, expect the outside. He might predict me predicting him and go on the inside, but if he does that, then he's going to get crushed from both directions and I can pivot. Right, make sure there's a 4 gap at the front in case I want giants there. Where do these guys go? Over here to keep them honest. Right, cheers, Riggs. I don't really want purple text popping up while I'm in game though. I need to figure out how to block that. It'll be in the options setting somewhere. Just click surrender then by accident. That was scary. Language and chat. Hide messages. Hide private messages while in combat for now. Thank you. There we go. Knew there'd be an option for it. The developers are very, very considered with all this game. I'm going to do this for now. This for now. We're going to take damage up, health up, damage up so we can kill those tarantulas faster. He's fortified and we're cost control, which makes it really tough. There's the inside play. Knew it was a possibility. Right, here we go. I was just letting OnlyFangs know what's up. Game face on. We're doing well. We've got Stormcallers into Tarantulas, which is great for us. And OnlyFangs has Stormcallers into Saberteeth, which is pretty good for us as well. I think we're guaranteed to lose this first round because of the positioning differences. But that's okay, I can fix this. Hopefully we get a redeploy or a deployment module. And in the long term, his positioning is actually quite weak because our teammate can come across and help us faster than his teammate can come across and kill our units. Nice. OnlyFangs in his comfort zone. And I'm relying on cheap Stormcallers. Doing 79 damage a shot. Yeah. It's gonna take a while. Nice. Taking the tower cleanly. Good timing for us means we kill his crawlers super cleanly. He says there's still 1 crawler left. There it goes. Nice. And then Stormcallers raining in rockets. Picking off the tarantula. The explosive ordnance. Decimating the heavy armor on the ground. Snipers standing in a shooting squad firing in a line. But the Stormcallers do not care. The more you bunch up, the more the Stormcallers will shoot. And the sniper gets distracted by the tower. What is he thinking? There were Stormcallers in front of him. Ooh, redeployment. Don't mind if we do. I think we do redeploy. These guys go over here. 5 off the tower. 4, 5. Get some onto that. Ooh, OnlyFangs gonna be upset with me. I'm not taking a missile. I'm sorry, dude. I just needed the redeploy. It was all I wanted for Christmas. We've already put it to great use. It'll be fine. Let's get some crawlers going. Get ourselves stable. Get the board built as we like it. Hopefully he missiles here and here to pick off my big Stormcallers. We've dodged it. Find out in a second though. Interesting ordnance. Interesting layout, I should say, here. So focused on one side. I feel like he's drawn an arrow pointing straight at our tower. We'll see. Got both my Stormcallers quite in the centre. Good dodge! I feel like an evil genius. Alright. Riggs is all in on me here. Thanks, dude. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Oh, Aggro's still trying to figure out why I didn't just get shields. The redeploy was just so good for me. I couldn't miss it. It was two birds with one stone. I dodged the missile, and I moved the Stormcores to a more useful position. So much value! And now my board is in a neutral, normal state, and I have redeployed to dodge future missiles. What's not to like? Sometimes I don't explain things very well. Need to get some more cover in the centre to keep this Arclight alive. Losing a tower a bit quicker than I'd like, to be honest. Trenchers getting XP. This might get out of control if I'm not careful. How are we doing? No one runs anti-missile on the Saber Teeth anymore. They're seen as a full carry unit. Lost all my Stormcaller, sadly. That's even with a missile dodge. That's a bit scary. Struggling here. Need to get our Arclights safe. Probably means range on the Arclights. I don't really want to rely on Arclights versus Tarantulas and Marksmen. OnlyFangs' Stormcallers coming in from the side to save the day. Whoa, one volley was all it took, with them standing side by side. They're too close together on the positioning. I've got redeploy, so my Wasp can be a nightmare for him. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm feeling it. We can always sell those crawlers in a future turn. That will cover us from a missile and then a play. Range on the Arclights, 2 more Arclights, more coverage. I think more coverage. Expecting another bit of mischief. I would love range on the Arclights though. Oh, it's so much pressure. I don't have this covered or this covered. He's got crawlers already over here. I think we go with an Arclight over here to deal with these guys. And what do I do here? I think we oil the front, slow these guys down so our storms can hit. I'm going to move these guys a little bit closer to this side. I want to get health up from the tower to balance out our downside. Remember, we're cost control, so we get an extra 100 per turn, but our units are a lot smaller. I have to leave that Arclight there for these Mustangs. This is just annoying. Redeploy these crawlers over to here. Gap of 3 at the back in case I want to Rhino. Speaking of, there's a Rhino on the front. Lots of Rhinos. He's all in on plan Rhino. But Rhino Tarantula Marksman loses to one thing, and its name is Hacker. Can we connect with hackers fast enough and hard enough? Got a hole, they're blocking each other running in there. Oh, Wasp didn't connect. Oh, Wasp did connect, but they got distracted and pulled sideways. What? Why aren't they going for the tower? These are my Wasps. There's a tower right there. Oh, it's these crawlers, these 2 crawlers pulling my Wasps away from the tower. Ah, if they can get to the Marksman, they're not going to get to the Marksman though. One that gets distracted by the tower and it won't be enough to kill it. Epic fail, my own oil working against me. What are the odds? Yeah, I'm defo going Hacker, but I'll pose it as a question. I'll posit it as a question, in case there's a better, brighter idea out there. But yeah, Hacker's so good versus all that. It'd be rude not to, right? Are these my Wasps that went walkabout? OnlyFangs says he was thinking the exact same thing. Great minds think alike. Fools, I'm never quite sure which one I am. Small things for small minds. Ooh, OnlyFangs thinks I have to wait till he gets tech on them, but nah, he's got 3 of them I can command. Like 3 of a unit, it'd be around 7 before he's sold them all. That's assuming he sold now. Nah, I don't see it. He's got a heavy armor. 1 of them. I think I can justify Hacker. Take additional deploy for now. Now, these Wasps... Oh, we got pulled this way. Okay. We're going to use these Wasps on this flank. Here. With a crawler set next to them. Leave those guys there, pulling these guys across. Do I sell the Stormcallers? 11,000 damage is probably not really enough to justify their existence. Yeah, I think I sell the Stormcrawlers. So I would like to go Hacker here. I've got range as an option. Go inside the tower. Inside the tower gives it a good shield bubble for that. Missile is next turn. Shield would cost 600. Next turn would have 1,000, which would be shield and 2 more hackers. Could work. Could work. Happy with this. I don't have much chaff clear at the moment. Okay, no problem. Big set of Mustangs at the back. These guys will pick off this Rhino for me. Right. We have Hacker connecting to first Rhino. Can we get it before it kills the Arclight? No, we can't. Gets the Arclight, but then we steal. Takes some time turning though. I'm going to lose the Hacker before we get the second Rhino. But we will steal the Tarantula, I think. Oh no, tower timing is terrible for us. Oh! Come on, steal the Tarantula, steal the Tarantula, steal the Tarantula. Never. Come on, yes. Phew. Turn and get the Rhino. No. No, there's a Rhino bearing down on you. Ah. OnlyFangs is fielding an unanswered Wraith. Sounds okay to me. Won't complain one iota. There are Farseers over here. No, tower timing, that's rough. Yeah, I definitely have to sell off on the flank. I don't want to kill the Rhinos anymore, I want to steal them. It's so evil. Oh. Farseer doing too much damage, kills the Wraith with regen. But the Stormcallers clean up yet again! Good work, Stormcallers. Oh, brutal. Another additional deployment slot. Got a missile coming down this turn. Advanced defensive doesn't help us. I can flood the board with additional deployment again. It might be too much. I think I'm just going to take the shield drop. And shield here. Means I don't have to take the Hacker shield if I don't want to. I think I would like to sell these wasps now they've done their job. Redeploy which? These crawlers? Yeah, these crawlers. Don't really want to pull so much over this way. Let's get him covered. Right, we've got a ton of money. We've got 3 deploys. Choices, choices, choices. I do feel like we need more Arclights, and Arclights need range. Inside the shield. Over here. What do we do here? Another Hacker? I think another Hacker. Do we go EMP on them? Shield on them? I think EMP. And then even more Hackers over here. Let's just go full Hacker. And then we'll level up this tower, because it's the side getting pressured. Don't forget to lock a unit. But DRN, why are you taking EMP on the Hackers when he has no techs on the Rhinos? Oh, I'm glad you asked that, Flavio. EMP also has a slow effect, and 40% slow is pretty rough for a melee. I'm forcing him to either take a Photon on all these Rhinos, or panic and sell them. And if he goes Photon, he's not gone Heavy Armor, and if he goes Photon, he's not gone Whirlwind. Oh, and he doesn't run Photon, so look at that. Rhino's in trouble though. We're gonna have to go Armor on the Arclights, I think. Oh, Hackers just aren't quite stealing fast enough. We have connected to the Tarantula. Ooh. Big Sabertooth over here, scary. I need to focus on winning this side over here where these Mustangs are getting their level ups too fast. And we need to get our Hackers level ups. Armor on the Arclights would be a good pick. Cost 300, it's not too bad. Ooh. Not quite stealing the Rhinos, I've fallen behind. Oh, tower time was rough there. Oh, I'm costing our team a lot of health to sort this out. Hackers will scale if they get to hack anything. And that's a big if. Ooh, and now the Vulcan shows up. Now the Vulcan shows up. I do love me a good Vulcan. Do I have a gap there big enough for a Vulcan? I'm not sure I do. I do love me a good Vulcan. Yes, I do. Work of art. Then we go, what, range on the Vulcan? I think we do. I think these Stormcallers come over here. Arclight's going up. Don't have a lot of anti-air is my only worry right now, and there was Raiden offered. I think right now we take a Vulcan over here. Just to help clear that chaff faster. Then we've got... what? I'm expecting Raiden Mischief. Let's slow down these guys a bit more. And this guy a bit more. Could sell these crawlers, but he's kind of pinning this. Not for long though. Not sure. I think we just leveled the tower again. No. I think this is a temp range turn. And a shield there. There's the Raidens. I hope we steal an anti-air unit. We've got the shield at least. Come on, the hackers, steal something! This is painful to watch. If they never steal anything, they never level up. I'm gonna have to steal a sniper. Stole some Rhinos. That's good levels for our hackers. That's gonna be a problem for him. Vulcan does not care, it just clears the ground happily. Right. How are we looking? Regen Worm, nice! We take his tower. Marksman is leveled, but doesn't have range. This tower is level 3. It's pretty big. Takes a long time for the Raidens to take. Particularly while they're debuffed by the tower only doing 500 damage a shot. Marksman shoots it in the back. The betrayal. It's going to take our tower though. Can we save the Marksman? Can we save the Marksman? Yes, the crawlers throw themselves in front. Blocking the bolts from the God of Thunder. Oh, good damage. He has committed to air, so now I can go Marksman if I wish. Laser sights, ooh. EMP is too good. These guys are too close together. It's all this lot. Hacker's going up, feels good. Ah, the good old, do we have lethal? Question mark. I think we do. Right, so we're going to shield here. I'm going to go, what, 3 Vulcans? Best partner costs 400. Oil him. Like so. Arc lights up. I think we're going best partner. And I think we're going Marksman. And here. And then a ton of Marksman. Position could probably be better here. This will have to do us for now. We are lone range. No, we're not. We don't have range. Crumbs. I've forgotten to sell these crawlers. They've done their job. Range. There we go. The game is afoot. And we have a million Marksmen. EMP should help. Aztec the Raidens. The shield bubbles try and protect the delicate electronics from EMP, but it's not enough. And one of the Rhinos is clipped. Articulated servo motors rendered inoperable, leaving them exposed to the twisted machinations of the hackers. Oh, feels so much better when we get this hack off. Yes, there we go, and that unlocks the Vulcans to hit everything else. Big crawlers. Level 3 crawlers into Vulcans, that is a brave move, my friend. Is it enough? Oh yeah, OnlyFangs doing so much work over there. The field of flame and giant worms bearing down. Our forces march inexorably forward. A few brave marksmen stand defiant to the last. But one by one, their guns fall silent as the battlefield knows the grim peace of ultimate victory. But at what cost? Feel a bit dirty using hackers like this, but it has to be done. Clean game. Right, Kowalski, analysis. Wow. Again, my opponent goes Laser Sight Mustang. It doesn't seem that good, because the one set of Mustangs getting huge is pretty strong. The problem is, he's got so many Mustangs that aren't doing much when we get a single Vulcan eating into them. I got a bit nervous my hackers weren't leveling in time to keep up with the Rhinos, but thankfully we just got there in the end. Didn't notice this flank at the time, which probably means it didn't do an awful lot. Yeah, this Arclight would just chewed them up. Mustang's right at the front. Not sure why you went for it, like so. Do they survive Arclight shots? 401 health. Arclight doing... Yeah, they survive a level 1 Mustang, so they can kind of tank the Mustangs to a degree. But it just seems odd positioning this to me. Didn't sell Tarantulas even though he was pivoting. Didn't tech the Marksman despite getting level 4, level 3, level 3. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what was going on here. I feel like he over-responded to my flank when I was showing redeploy. Maybe I didn't use redeploy to the max, but I felt like we got a little bit of work done with it on the flank, and it kind of compressed both of them into this channel in the midline, which isn't too powerful when we're just playing front to back in a fairly standard super long range matchup, because this map is a little bit bigger than the normal map, I think. A little bit wider. So range is so important here. Did feel kind of bad going range Vulcan and range Arclight, but such is life. Right. Let's see how we're doing in the tournament. Oh, I've reached Platinum 1, go me. There we go, nice. Creeping back up, 2000 combat power, that feels good. We are currently ranked 2nd in the tournament. Big names left to play though. Pressure is on. Well, thank you for watching, I'll see you tomorrow for the next round.